Hello everybody, in today's video I'll be talking about how you can apply for a cabin crew job role or for a cabin crew or a flight attendant's position in Saudi Arabian Airlines or in SAUDIA. The reason why I'm making this video in English is because a lot of people who want to apply for SAUDIA are non-Hindi speakers, the language that I usually make the videos in. So this video can reach all the audiences that are looking for this piece of information. So let's get started. My name is Rachna and welcome to my channel. So like I told you in this video, I'll be discussing about how you can apply to become a cabin crew with Saudia. So whenever Saudia wants to hire in a particular country, whenever they open recruitments for a particular country or whenever they are going to hire in a certain country, they always contact a third party recruitment agency. Most likely that's what has been happening in the past few years. They contact a third party agency or a recruitment agency or a consultancy, whatever you call it in your country. They contact them to host this interview on their behalf. Of course, Saudia team also comes in and they conduct the interview rounds, but the initial pre-screening round is conducted by this recruitment agency. So whichever country they want to hire from, they contact the consultancy depending on whichever country they are going to hire. That particular consultancy will publish advertisements in their country for a pre-screening or for a pre-interview or whatever you call it in your country. And then you can appear for it in that consultancy by yourself. You'll have to walk in there with your CV like you are appearing for an actual interview before you can meet or before you meet the actual recruiters at Saudia. Alright, so you will first have a pre-screening with a third party agency or a recruitment or a consultancy, whichever consultancy is being hired on behalf of Saudia. You walk into their office, you do a pre-screening with them, which is a basic height and weight check. Maybe in some countries they conduct a small English language assessment as well. They speak to you face to face for a couple of minutes. They see your overall professional behavior or how you conduct yourself. If you are a suitable match to be showcased or to be shortlisted in front of the Saudi recruiters. So once you finish that pre-screening and you're shortlisted by that agency, you will be informed or you will be given all the details when the actual Saudi HR is going to be traveling to your country to conduct the actual interview. Alright. In the actual interview also you will have your BMI checked. You will have a one-on-one interview with the HR. You may have an English test as well. And then once you finish all these things, you will be given an offer letter followed by medicals, which will be again in your country. Once you clear that medicals, you'll submit your passport for your visa and all that stuff. Once you finish all those things, you will be called for training to Saudi Arabia. But before you start your training in Saudi, you will have another set of medicals which will happen in Saudi Arabia. Even though you've cleared your medicals in your home country, you will still have another one in Saudi Arabia or upon reaching Saudi Arabia. Alright. So this is the basic process for applying as a cabin crew for Saudia. If you have any queries related to this application process, feel free to write that to me in the comment section and I will reply to you either in the form of a video or in the form of a comment. And yes, the third party agency or the consultancy that is hired by Saudia does not charge any fees from any candidate. Alright, so you do not pay them anything. The pre-screening is conducted free of cost. Saudi interviews are conducted free of cost. So anybody who talks to you and tells you that they are conducting a pre-screening on behalf of Saudi and you have to pay them a certain amount, no, you do not pay them anything. The pre-screening is conducted free of cost. The interviews are conducted free of cost. And only when Saudi wants to hire in your country, when they hire a consultancy in your country to conduct a pre-screening for candidates, is the time when you can go for an interview. So far, this is how the recruitment takes place in Saudi. Alright, that's it in this video. Like I told you, if you have any queries, feel free to write it down in the comment section and I will reply to you as far as my knowledge is concerned. Thank you very much for your time. Stay tuned for more. Goodbye.